recorded almost nothing today. I have been awake for 10 hours. I've been awake since 4:30. Not because of the baby for once in my life, but because I had a horrible migraine this morning. Like, woke up and my head hurt so bad. Like, I couldn't go back to sleep, so I had to get up, take some medicine. And then I made real breakfast, which you will have already seen because it kind of makes my stomach hurt when I have a headache that bad. And I was up way earlier than everyone else, so I made eggs and bacon and French toast with my fancy bread, and it was delicious. Noah is nomming. Oh, look how chunky you look. Noah was nomming on a piece of leftover French toast right now. So yeah, I have not done a lot of filming today because I've just been trying to make it. And I still had to work. As we discussed yesterday, I had a Zoom meeting. Thankfully, he went to sleep before the Zoom meeting because I don't know what I would have done otherwise. I had a Zoom meeting and then an in-person meeting, and then he woke up. The in-person meeting is over now, and now it's time to go get Nova. I did make some more bread that just came out of the oven. I'll try to get a clip of that. But woof, what a day. And it's not over yet. Nova's school has a fall festival tonight that was supposed to be in October, but of course October was nothing but hurricanes, so it got rescheduled. So that's happening tonight. We've got some people coming over tonight after the kids go to bed. It's a whole thing. Hello. What, buddy? You want to see yourself? So yeah, it's been quite a day. My head is feeling better, but whenever I get a migraine, it's like the pressure in my ear is killer, and I don't feel the pain right now, but I still feel all the pressure. So that's not fun. But you know, when you're a mom, you don't have a choice. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. I mean, you have to do all the normal things. There's no sick days when you're a mom. Sorry, baby was losing it. When you're a mom, you don't get a sick day, right? Like, unless you're literally dying. So I just had to live my life with Noah with a terrible headache and do everything like you're supposed to. I have a friend who gets really awful migraines too, and hers make her throw up, which is just awful, right? But I'm so sad that happens. But she does not have kids, and so when she has a migraine day, she gets to have a migraine day, like be at home and have a migraine day. That's not a thing. Like that's not a thing in my life. When I have a migraine day, I just have to keep existing like normal and try to keep it together. There's no laying down in a dark room. There's no laying down at all. But I am feeling a lot better, thankfully. I got up, drank a ton of water, took my medicine, ate food. I've been eating all day because way more calories than I need to probably, but eating, it helps. I don't know why it helps me, but it helps me. It helps my stomach not to hurt. So, I'm on my way to pick up Nova, and then the chaos will be quadrupled. Okay, so story time. There's also chainsawing going on, like one house over, so hopefully you can't hear that. Do you remember like 2 days ago, I want to say 2 days ago, when I was like fangirling because Premier Yarns, the company, commented on one of my podcast videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. That's not all that happened. Actually, after that, someone from the company emailed me and asked me not only if I would like to be an affiliate for Premier Yarns, but if they could please send me some samples of their new yarn. And I was like, I'm sorry, what is happening? Is this an alternate universe? Never have I been contacted by a major yarn company. Hi, dude. Do you have something in your mouth? Oh, an entire rock. Yum. Thanks for giving it to me. How about you put your pacifier in your mouth and stop eating rocks? Yeah, I was like, yes, I first of all would love to, because Premier Yarns and Universal Yarns are like the same company. And Universal Yarns I love some of their yarns. Especially my favorite pair of socks I've ever made is a discontinued yarn from Universal Yarns. And so Premier Yarns is having a giant sale starting today. Today's November 7th. They have sales going on for like an entire week for really inexpensive yarn. And I will leave a link below if you want to look at it. If you use this link, full transparency, whatever you buy, I will get 10% of in like a month and a half. So like if you spend $10, I will get $1 30 to 60 days from now. So I will not be rolling in the dough from this. It will not cost you anything. If you click on that link, it basically just means that Premier knows you came from me. But they have some crazy deals going on. There is yarns as low as $3 on the website right now. And some of the universal sock yarn, like you could get 100 grams of sock yarn for $5. I'll insert a little clip that's 30 seconds long of like just me scrolling on the website. Some good deals. Like I may have to actually restrain myself because there is a sock yarn that's called Saki Silk or something like that. And it is very close to the sock yarn that I like so much that I went hunting in the interweb to find it. So the sock yarn that I had before was a merino silk nylon blend, and this one, the Saki Silk, is merino bamboo and nylon. Do I need to try it? I kind of think I do, but I'm trying to restrain myself because, you know, but Noah is pushing a bucket around very loudly, I might add. So anyways, no pressure, no obligation. I just was like, I'm sorry, do you think that I'm like famous? Because I am not at all. But I love Premier Yarns, and like you can get a sweaters quantity of DK right now. Cheap. It's cheap, y'all. So check it out because I believe that this is their big sale. They're not going to have like a big Friday sale, Black Friday sale, anything like that. Like this is the sale. You know how like other brands will do it before Black Friday. So if you're looking for yarn, especially like the chunky stuff, if you're making chunky amigurumis, this is a good one. Now, onto the yarn. They sent me a box of yarn. This is their fancy new yarn, and I know about this yarn because I saw it on Jennifer's channel from Cinnamon Stitches. Hi! Hi, Jen. I was like, ooh, that's beautiful. But then they sent me some, and I don't know if it just like didn't come across the screen. This is so much bigger than I thought it would be. So what I'm talking about is Premier Yarns L by me. It's like basically a luxury yarn, and it says luxury is a matter of style rather than money. It comes with a card deck. This is for all of the yarns. And then it comes with this like Beetlejuice wrapping paper. And what's in here is some fancy yarn. So I just didn't realize these were gonna be the balls were gonna be so big. There's no way. I just assumed it was 100 grams. This is 150 grams of yarn. And this is 125 grams of yarn. This is the colorway, Cerise. And this is the colorway Persimmon. So these are made to go together. I love this color, absolutely. This is an acrylic wool blend. So tower falling apart. This is 60% acrylic, 40% wool. It's a bulky weight yarn, and this is the same, 60% acrylic, 40% wool. You just get less on the multicolored one. So these are made to go together. I don't know what this is gonna be, but something for sure. And this is the Charlotte yarn. And then there's also some art yarn. This is called Ariel, I don't know. I don't know how to say that. This is the colorway Majesty, which is gorgeous. What do you do with this kind of yarn? I know they have patterns, so I'm gonna have to look it up. And then this, I will be using for a prize in the Fancy Yarn Now because wow, that's a really tall tower. I love it, but I won't be able to use it because it has alpaca in it. It is 23% polyester, 22% alpaca, 22% merino, 18% metallized polyester, and 15% acrylic. And it's also a bulky weight.
One more.
You can see how sparkly it is. It's gorgeous. But anything with alpaca in it, Noah is like taking over my video, y'all. What are you doing, sir? Anything with alpaca in it makes me itchy since I've had children. So I'll talk about those more on my podcast next week. I just could not believe that they like sent me yarn. They sent me yarn, y'all. And they like commented on, I don't know, is this an alternate universe? It's so cool. So cool. So yeah, that's the yarn, that's the story. There's some major deals going on, so check it out. I will probably be getting some universal soft yarn out of these deals. The tower fell, so now we're in deep despair again, and Noah's eating a rock again, so I have to go. What is that, Nova?
That's a castle!
You built a castle? And you got a paintbrush. Wow.